Hi there, I'm Lou.
I'm John.
And you may have watched the four kind of classic mistakes videos, and we do suggest you watch them because you'll find them very interesting and very, I hope, very informative. If you've come straight to this one, what can you do? Well, I suppose if I was walking and met someone in the street, I'd probably say go find a therapist and talk through your situation, and I think that would be wonderful. But the truth is, I lived with a problem drinker for 29 years and I never ever was able to get ongoing support. I had stab at getting support, but my life was so chaotic, and I was a mum, and you can't really leave your children with a drinker, so I never was able to establish that. And it's one of the reasons why when we decided to do this online, I was fairly passionate about it, because if it had been available for me, then I could have gone when I needed. But we felt we kind of pioneered it for quite a long time, but even research now has come out, hasn't it?
Yeah, the research statistics now show that people don't go to therapists, they don't go to meetings. And the reasons are shame, stigma, and, as Lou said, chaotic lifestyle. It's very difficult to keep appointments. So when we started Bottled Up, what we wanted was something that people could come to 24/7, so that we could meet people where they were, rather than them have to come to where we are. So if you have a crisis at 2 o'clock in the morning, then you can go to 24. You can go to Bottled Up. You know, it's in your control.
Yeah, 24/7. And so we're therapists that actually decided to come to you. I'm a trained counsellor. John is a professor of drink and drugs. Well, you were, weren't you, before you married me?
Yeah, I'm a doctor of psychology, but I was also professor of drink and drugs.
So we actually have therapeutic understanding, we have information understanding, but we also have something else which is maybe a bit unusual, and that is I live with a problem drinker, but you were a problem drinker, weren't you?
Yeah, I was a problem drinker for many years, until my mid-30s, and I've been clean and sober since. But what I bring to it is, apart from the sort of academic credentials, is I bring the insight into the drinker's mind. I can tell you why some things work, and I can tell you why some things don't work. I answer the burning questions like, why do you drink? Why do you not stop drinking? You know, how can you say you love me and still drink the way you do? Things like that, and how do people recover? So that's kind of what I bring to it.
I think also there's financial considerations, because a lot of people that their partner is drinking a lot of their income, and again, I think doing it this way, we certainly try to make this as cheaply as we possibly can. We barely cover our costs at the moment, but again, we're not here to make money out of you. We're here because you matter to us, and we want to bring help to you. So what you could do is to come into Bottled Up. There's a community there as well. It takes people a bit of courage to begin to open up on the forum.
Yeah, it's a great community. I mean,
it is.
It's from all over the world, which is really interesting.
Yeah, and it's very moving and touching to watch people reach out to each other. We are very proactive in as much as that we do input on a regular basis, so we are around. As you will already see, we did check this out with our members, that we don't script anything. We deliberately don't do that because we want you to feel that we are kind of real people talking about real issues with you who are, real. So we try and keep it unscripted. So
and the other thing about it is we are very passionate about your confidentiality and your security. It's one of the reasons why we charge for the website, apart from the fact we need to cover our costs. But then that means that no casual browsers can drop in, so it's completely secure, completely confidential.
And whatever you do, whether you come to us or you go to other places, I would like to say that it took me years and years to figure out that much of what I was doing was absolutely right in the context of a loving relationship, but totally ineffective in terms of influencing my drinker to stop. And I don't want you to go around all those vicious circles. I absolutely don't. And so we've tried to distill not only things you could do, but actually we talk quite a lot about what it's not wise to do, things that you shouldn't do.
We made all the mistakes.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
You don't, no. So we would love to have you if you would come. If not, if you don't come to us, be aware that this is a specialist thing that you're in. It's a very complex issue, and you owe it to yourself to make sure that the help that you get is effective and is accurate, and that you really know what's going on, that you don't wear yourself any more than the situation already
There's
is.
also other research, very recent, that's come out which shows that if you get help for yourself, then you start to improve, your family starts to improve, and your drinker starts to improve. They are more likely to go into treatment, and they are more likely to maintain sobriety once they get into treatment. So, you know, you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family, you owe it to your drinker. And if it's not with us, then please get help elsewhere.
Yeah. And coming soon, we also have, let's say, a brother website. That's why John said 247 earlier, for drinkers. And we are also working on an intervention for a bridgehead to get your drinker towards care. So this is a very sophisticated website, 247, and we're working on ways in which you can get your partner to this website, which also has really good feedback from people having been clean and sober for quite a few years. So again, there are other things coming which will be major tools for you to use.
So come join us.
We would love to have you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. And out.